I grimace to tell them how much I do not like this, but it's more for show than anything. So in the end I agree, but only after you didn't agree? You're not a member because you're in the room. But only after getting Shizune to acknowledge that I don't mean anything concrete just by accepting to take a look around and play a game with her. Lunch ends and we go back to class. That was very on rails. Oh, no, I saw you. Don't you try to smooth criminal out of here like Yuri. Like Act 2 Yuri. During afternoon classes, the long-haired girl comes back and sits down in her seat without a word. Again, no one seems to notice, or if they do, no one says anything. I want to ask Misho about it, but I don't want to be nosy. She would be both. After school, Shizune and Misha quickly find me by the first floor lobby and latch onto me, covering each flank in case I might try to escape. I imagine this was done with, like, sliding. Like, they dove from opposite angles and they slid along the ground into position. Maybe an action theme started playing. I guess this is a theme that started playing. I feel a little offended, but I'm considering it. Nevertheless, I'm a bit disturbed that enough people have made a break for it in the past that they are on their guard. What's with the escort? This doesn't make me feel very comfortable. Yeah, we're Yakuza. Damn, this turned into a Yakuza game! I don't know how they would have patched it without me actually patching it, but that would have been great if this just turned into Yakuza. Like they take me to the student council room and Kuze wants to fight. In fact, it makes me feel like play Yakuza 0. I know that it's expensive, you can wait for a sale if you got to, but you need it in your life. Trust me. You're going to want a controller. In fact, it makes me feel like a dangerous prisoner being transported to his cell. What's wrong, Hichan? That's right, we're just going to play a game of Risk, remember? I guess I should have made it like a more mafia pose, like a... I don't know, Misha. This all seems a little sinister to me. I start thinking that when we sit down to play the game, they'll tie me down and torture me until I agree to join the student council. Well, that's highly unlikely, but still, for some reason, it just seems like it'd be so plausible. Come on, they have ways of making you talk. They don't need torture. Getting to the student council room is as simple as turning 2 corners from where we started. What? That's it? This makes you guys being so on top of me seem a little silly. You should definitely commit to the part of being on top of me. What? That's not true, Hichan. Hichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capacity to pull off super... No, I owe people the audio bite. I've got to get this line right. Oh god, I need to... Forgive me. That's not true, Hichan. Hichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capacity to... That's not true, Hichan. Hichan says that when their life is threatened, people have shown the capacity to pull off superhuman bursts of speed. Life is threatened? Her expression unchanging. Misha signs something amusedly to Shizune, who makes a baffling face and puts her hands behind her back, looking pleased with herself. Oh, that bitch totally mistranslated her. Misha feigns deafness, hums cheerily. Stop that, I know you heard me, you have no excuse, unlike Shizune. Shizune opens the door to the student council room. It's a very plain, sparsely decorated room, although it is quite large, maybe even a little larger than a classroom. This does look a little bit like a Yakuza room. There's a big table in the center surrounded by chairs, and a smaller desk prominently placed in the back that I assume is Shizune's. There are a few regular desks and chairs stuck to one side as well. Extras, perhaps? Perhaps. Aside from the tables and chairs, the room doesn't have much else to offer. Not a single choice prompt in sight. Just a couple of filing cabinets and bookshelves with old school records and documents. Not much else. In fact, nothing else. This is a pretty bleak room. Hey, it's got a window! You could at least put a potted plant in here or something. There's a tree right there. But the most noticeable thing is that this room doesn't have his other people. Are we early? I feel like that's a dead silence instead of signing anything. No. What do you mean, no? Does it mean nobody else is coming today? Yeah, that's right. Oh my god, we just got alright, everyone. Before I managed to ask why that's the case, Shizune claps her hands together very energetically. Alright, everyone. Hichan, let's play Risk. Come on, you promised, didn't you? You have to. Oh god. Guess what? We needed one more person to be an official club. Okay. Do you want to know the rules? We can explain to you while we set everything up. While Misha is talking, Shizune takes out what looks like a board game from behind one of the filing cabinets and throws it on the table. I just want to be clear that of all the girls that you can bang, I have voiced none of them because you can't bang Misha. None of them have gotten a line. Actually, this looks kind of interesting. After Misha spends a little too long for her liking running through basics with a somewhat vague and confusing tutorial, Shizune cuts in and declares the game has started with a decisive motion, slicing her arm through the air, like a full whistle Hajime. I start feeling more competitive than I intended to be when I agreed to this. Halfway into the game, while I try to ponder how to defend against Shizune's assault from the fronts, she breaks my concentration by drumming her fingers on the table to get my attention. Oh no, I'm just gonna do like the king. Shi-chan wants you to know that you are taking too long to make a move. Shi-chan also says that she will let you keep Australia if you agree to join the student council. I thought this was a game with no strings attached. Just the fact that she would dangle that over my head as an offer means that she knows I care about the outcome of this game. And anyway, no. Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator. Oh god, I need to evolve as a voice actor to meet this role's demands. Even if I'm thirsty, even if I'm tired. I need to do this properly! Shi-chan admires your fighting spirit and would be a benevolent dictator who will spare your people if you agree to join the student council. You're so competitive, Shizune. She seems to take this as a compliment. I would expect the student council president to be a little more magnanimous. Yeah, this stream was never supposed to be this long, but I guess it's like 2 games. Magnanimous? She doesn't seem to know what the word means, or how it's signed, so she pulls out a piece of paper and writes it for Shizune, who in return signs it back to Misha. Misha presses her index finger against her temples as if trying to physically imprint the word into her memory. Oh, suddenly Shizune bursts into a flurry of gestures. Just imagine all of the Naruto. Misha looks daunted by the pace of her heated signing. Wait, please slow down, Shi-chan. Shi-chan says you're gonna lose. Tell her I will crush her world empire with my rebellion! Okay. Those eyes of hers shine with childlike mischief. Oh my god! What is this? Maybe Monica wasn't the scariest thing. Finally! We can rest. She says you have no chance of keep playing like this, so you won't. Well, then I'll play differently, bitch. No. We outie. Also, all of the chapters have, like, full names. Look at these names, just for a moment. I got a brief history of time, track meeting to town, Little Wing. Like, I should be paying more attention to these. Gateway effect, risk versus reward. So that was Katawa Shoujo. My playtime is 1 hour and 23 minutes. I'm not gonna hold out. I'm gonna go by scene changes the next time I need to sleep. So, yeah, thank you all for coming. And if people are on board for Katawa Shoujo, I can just do more of this, at least one path. Yeah, I'll be here at 8:30 next Sunday. So join me, and I guess I'll take votes on between continuing this or starting. I think the votes are already this. I think that we're in Katawa Shoujo now. I think there's no escape. So, yeah, thanks for coming. Have a good day. Bye-bye.